Buenos días, buenos tardes, y buenos noches, and todos and todo el mundo, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK, I'll be your caster and cameraman for today, and today we have another World Cup Round 3 battle between G2 and the Penguins of Madagascar. And it is going to be played on Diescraper Redux, one of the more popular custom maps amongst the community, and we are just a few ready-ups from the Penguins to get this game live. And it's going to be a tank coming up at about 69% of the way through the map, so we'll see a tank pretty low around the garage area, so the survivors will be able to take the choke point without having to worry about the tank in the hallways, as we've seen previously. So we'll see exactly where they're going to want to take that, but for now we're going to have, it looks like the Penguins are going to start off with the survivors, G2 with Infected. They're just discussing a few things before they get the ready up. Remember, nobody gets eliminated today, but to my knowledge, both teams have not lost yet. They're both undefeated, 2-0, trying to keep their record clean, and of course someone's O's got to go, but whose will it be? Will it be G2? Or will it be the Penguins of Madagascar? And not really familiar with the G2 players, so we'll see how well they're going to be able to play out. The pings look pretty neutral, so we should see aggressive play from both sides come out, as they are talking in Spanish a little bit, which unfortunately I can't comprehend yet. And here we go. Diescraper Redux, let's get it started. Everybody's ready to go except for Rochelle. Skipper is not quite ready. And we might have an early pause just to avoid the bait timer. And Skipper readied up and AFK'd, so they gotta wait a minute. And alright, we're in action. Here they go. They take the drop. Charger comes out. Charger will miss. Hunter will land. Get cleared right away. Smoker unsuccessful. A nice quad boom comes out. But as far as damage output, I guess not too terrible considering. The Boomer Horde is getting a couple slaps, but more importantly so, that the survivors have been held up. And everybody knows they want to try to rush this next choke point. And the commons won't be bothering them now, but they haven't made it quick enough. Spawns are already up. And there's even danger on this drop. They can hit on the back or they can wait at the bottom. Penguins have to slow down. And it looks like it's going to be okay for them to drop, but they're being cautious. We got to slow down and clear out all the commons. All right. Penguins pump the brakes on. Infected look to see if there's any advantages they could take advantage of. Exploited between the Infected, and there's not there. The Charger, got to be careful. And here comes a very difficult choke point for the Survivor team. Let's see how well they can take this. Only one capper is going to stay behind. All the rest are going to be up front. And the bait timer should pop up soon. The survivors have not moved. Hunter from one side, Charger from the other. Pretty standard hit. They do have a spitter. They also have a jockey. Jockey remains up top. And the patience, they just want all these commons cleared. They don't want to have to deal with anything. But they're going to have to deal with a bait timer. So if they wait too long, they might get another horde. I wish we could see that bait timer. Unfortunate, one of the sad things about the spec HUD, and now it's getting ready to go. Oh, and the jockey goes. Oh, it misses, but they get pounced. Oh, they're standing in the spit, though. The spitter spit blocks, and that actually turns out to be amazing damage considering the Charger missed. Wow, that still does so much. It's hard to see down here. Spectator survivor, but still, big damage comes out onto the Penguins. Even with the Charger missing, evenly spread. Skipper, Evil Rico, Kowalski, and Kabu will be for the Penguins. And of course, Kabu is the most one who is the healthiest. Jockey on the bottom, running around like a fool right now. Tank is up top, already hitting hittables in without hesitation. They might be happy with this with a Boomer and 100 and a Jockey. I don't know about that. Boomer gets a spawn, gets popped. Not going to send it in now. Tank has retreated, probably to go get a hittable. And G2's roster will be R-W-W, FHWL, Akchira, and Papariki. Kind of wild that that charger does miss in that hallway, but unfortunate for them, it does happen. He also angled it a little straight. If you just line up in the middle, it's pretty guaranteed. But Papariki right now has 2 hittables in play, and he got them pretty far moved without taking a lot of chip for it. Oh, the smoker, unfortunately, not going to work out. Jockey is in the back, and they're just going to retreat downstairs. Yep, they're not going to chance it. Smoker is now dead. He is second pass. I don't know about this. They're going to have to wait. All right, shoot through the wall for a little bit. He'll probably drop it in at about 20%. All right, here he goes. Still about 4 seconds away from his last teammate up. Hits the ground. They unloaded him. He picks Coach as his corner. 1 punch, 2 punch, 3 punch, 1900. In cap at 900. Here they go. Hunter goes in. Charger lands. It's a 2 cap. Oh, he gets the clear. It's not going to be a wipe. Beautiful job. As he, oh, the tank kind of cripples himself to get 2 in caps. Oh, that was so close, but what a beast clear coming out there by one. I think it was Ellis who was not capped. He won his 1v1 with the jockey, even though the other 2 got capped, and the tank could not capture him in time. So Penguins will survive. They will lose 40% of their bonus due to the tank spawn, or that tank fight, more like it. And considering Boomer goes in for a sack, there'll be 1 more hit before safe room, and I think that's a pretty good tank coming out from G2. And if it wasn't for damage bonus, man, Penguins would be down, but G2 putting up a very impressive tank play. Also managed to salvage, or not salvage, but take about, what is that, 20% about from the survivors in infected damage, as well as that 40% with tank. Let's see what they can do for the last hit. Coming as heavy tri-cap with the spitter. Smoker, Jockey, Hunter, spitter. No charger, though. Here it comes. Hunter from the back. Jockey lands. Hunter gets skied at the spitter combo. Oh, get the clear through. Gets to the back door. Smoker pull forward. Gets a ding as well. And another 10% value coming out from G2. An impressive job putting the damage on. And if for those that were keeping track, they got 3 special infected attacks on this chapter besides the tank. And they managed an average of 10% per hit. And that's very impressive from G2. But let's see how they can hold up on Survivor side against the infected of Penguins of Madagascar after 1. What's up, Dan Kicks? What's up, my friend? What's up, everybody? Toxic Wild Hog. Hero Davies. What's up, guys? Alright, and we go into the second half. Let's see what G2 can do on their survivor side. Careful of this charger. None of them fall for it. Smart play. They go down. Charger splits the survivors. Just gets a double stumble. Hunter lands. Quickly cleared. And beautiful take from G2, melting that attack down, taking less than 2% damage, and they were not held up at all. I don't know how aggressive they're going to be at the drop. They get a little held up there, and I don't know. It's close to being able to push this, but it looks like they're going to slow down and not going to risk it, and I think it's the wise play. They could drop down to here, and it looks like this is as far as they're going to go. And they should slow down, clear up the commons. Infected will pre-spawn. Rare cases where pre-spawning is actually effective. Storing a choke point like this. See how the Penguins can take this. Charger got to be a little cautious, a little eager. Remember, the Penguins suffered about 16% damage from this attack. They could give it up. Charger. Oh, he gets a double. The spin is in. A pounce. Oh, this is big. The jockey. 1 slam. 2 slam. Oh, and that is huge damage coming out onto G2. Look at their bonus melt away. That is over 20% damage. That is big. A lot of them, actually, everybody took the damage from that, not just one person. 3 survivors brought down into the 3-punch range. 1 still remains 4. That is it. And this will be the first tank of the game for the Penguins of Madagascar. Into the hands of Skipper. He doesn't need Gilligan, but that is a great hittable. He's pushing in without hesitation. Boomer comes up, gets popped. Oh, he is aggressive. He has a survivor split, but he only has 2 cappers. G2 playing Ring Around the Rosie. He's not able to get anybody. They go back the other way. A Charger decommit. Oh my goodness, can he get that survivor? No, he cannot. Penguins, unfortunate. He is left alone. He's got nothing. And this might be a no-hitter coming out from the Penguins. Skipper is dead. And G2 jumps out on top. And I am flabbergasted. Evil Rico with the XDs and the Jajas coming out. And it looks like G2's going to take a commanding lead over the Penguins of Madagascar as long as they can shut this attack down. And I love to see new teams come in, and this one is unknown to me, and they're playing very well right now. Look how fast they are moving. They got inside even before the Penguins can set up. They closed the door and melted in the... Wow, what a shutdown. And that is safe room made, and they will put 1296 up against the Penguins, 832. And G2 flying through the doors here after 1 map with a massive lead after 1 on Diescraper Redux. But we know Diescraper, all the chapters are worth a lot of points, so plenty of time to make it up. One reason why I do like to talk about the team's G2 is because G2 is normally made up of a bunch of Russian players, like Lion and them, Snipe, some people that I know pretty well in the community. They've been pretty common to be in there. And this is definitely a different team. It's none of them whatsoever. It looks like it'd be a South American team if I see correctly here. Not quite sure if it's the G2 from the other games, but that's a pretty commanding lead after 1. For granted, it was the easiest chapter. They get much more difficult now. So let's see what they can hold up. All right, transition out. Clean take by G2. Oh, they had a spawn timer. I don't think they realized it.
Reloading.
And G2 pushes out quickly. Seems to address the situation. But now this is dangerous in here. It's all on the shotgun of FHWL. See if he... Okay, there is no hunter, so he just walks in. Charger will miss. Jockey will not. A lot of spit damage. Smoker pull comes out. And that, even though they missed the first hit, that is a lot of damage coming out from the Penguins. Over 10% on the first hit. Very impressive. Even though they missed the first attack, I still think it was worth it right there. Tank is going to be a very late 78% post-event. Make sure nobody shoots each other with a Hollister here. Saw it happen before. I believe the Penguins were the one that went for the ride. The world goes for ride. Hunter is up. All spawns choosing to rocket. Everybody can recognize where this is coming from. Looks like they want to do a little shopping. Survivors are separated. Big time, and they're going to go for it. Hunter does not win his 1v1. Charger loses. Boomer lands. Jockey wins his 1v1. And G2 shuts that one down a little bit better, but there was no spit, so the hit average drops down to around a little bit more than 6% actually, just shy of 7. They're going to be able to push up, drop, maybe even start the event, but there will be a spitter, so no hiding inside. They're going to have to spread out up top. And they're going to have another tri-cap with the spit. No jockey, no boom. See what they can get. Guns are up. Hunter is on the ground, though. Smoker pull comes in. Hunter goes for an Uzi player. It does land, but not in the spit. Oh, spit pops on this. Never mind. Rochelle's able to get out of it. Minimal damage. G2 shuts that one down, thwarted pretty respectively. Now they're going to go down and get this tank up. How are they going to take this tank is the question. And they're just going to retreat to safety. Doesn't look like any aggression right now for Chip. They just want to make sure the commons are gone. As Kowalski has tank 2 for Penguins of Madagascar. Alright, Kowalski. He's having a pretty good tank for his teams and rotate, take the stairs, it would seem. 2 shotguns, 2 Uzis. This is interesting. Survivor's a little separated, not really in the best. Oh, nice shutdown on the boomer. That was big. Getting boom there was not something they could handle. Rock not going to land. Nope. Sorry about the alarm. I should turn that off right away. And alright, this should be Kowalski's commit. He's got his tri-cap. No charger, though. Only down 100 points. Not much chip at all. They're focusing SI. Nobody's shooting the tank that much. Tank's still at 5,000. They focus SI hard. There's only a Hunter now. Looks like he's going to get his core. He misses a punch on Rochelle. He gets his first punch there. Second punch. Hunter is skeeted. It's going to be a 1-in-cap tank. Maybe more punches? I don't think so. No, he's not. And the shutdown is clean. And the Horde's going to build up again. Pretty standard tank coming out from Penguins. 1-in-cap. And G2 is back on the move. I wonder how the betting came out for this one. Boomer, not successful. Oh, it does find one, but I think that was more or less a sack. Yeah, and they're going to turn this off and wait this out. They're a little separated right now in the back survivor, but the infected did not see it. Coach was by himself, and he did have a shotgun. Could have been susceptible to a pull charge spit combo. Nice spit oh, got a little free spit damage there, and that did drop the bonus a bit down. They're almost down to 60%, but this is still a very high score. I'm not 100% if that's the G2, the team, to be honest with you, my friend. Not 100%, but it's a team that I don't know. And I've been casting almost all the top teams over the course of the last couple years, so it very well may be, but I'm just not familiar with them. And if they're in Left 4 Dead, I have no news about them, and I'm interested to see them play against the world's greatest. But here it comes, Smoker Bolt. Nice quad boom coming out there, but there is nothing to really get any damage. So the fact that they found more pills, the bonus went up post-tank. And look at G2. They're going to put up a massive 2-chapter score of Diescraper Redux of 2,736. What is this, guys? What are we seeing? From G2, the only team that I remember seeing was Papa Riki. I seen him playing on a different team that I casted. I don't know if this is his whole roster right now, but man, they are very impressive showing right now with their play so far on their survivor side. Their infected was pretty good too. I want to see how well they're going to do as it keeps going on. See if they can keep the Penguins at bay. Pre-spawn jockey loses quite a bit of his health here. It's a little dangerous. Smoker pole charger in the back. Oh, they get the charge bit. Oh, it's a 2-cap. Oh, it's big damage coming out on the Penguins. Death spit too. And they will lose exactly 10%. They return the favor. And G2 leveling it on hard. Also taking the Penguins down to 90% even. Impressive. Not only that, they hit in the relatively early area, which means they're going to be able to hit earlier and possibly get 3 hits compared to Penguins that only got 2. all that matters, in my opinion, when it comes up to tank play. Actually, no, 4 hits, sorry, instead of 3. Backwards there. But Smoker Pole misses in the back. Jockey comes flying through, and Hunter gets skeeted. Smoker Pole misses. They just want to make sure they get a good sack order here. Nice double proxy. Maybe get a slap or 2 out of there. But that causes Kowalski that needs to pop pills early. No holster damage to any survivors. And look at that. 85.4 and slightly in a little bit of a lead here. Is definitely G2 as far as damage value. And look at how slow the Penguins are moving as they're trying to shot for pills. Rico going in there late, very, very separated from his team. Nothing. They don't take advantage of it because I don't think there was much there, especially without a smoker. But great set of spawns for going through this kitchen. Look at this Charger, Jockey, Spitter, Hunter. Just waiting for the Charger. There they go. The Charger misses. They'll get a Jock Spit. Hunter lands in the front. Slow to clear it. Damage is piling up. And look at that. There's just about 15% difference already. And they have not fought the tank yet.
Stairs.
Event triggered. 3 attacks haven't gone in yet. And look at how much they have gotten. Very successful. G2 infected play is being displayed in front of us. And I love to see it. Smoker Pole, Charger comes in, they combo it up. Spit lands on it too. They kill the Spit late, but still, my goodness. Impressive showing still coming out from G2. Mounting up the damage. Kowalski's damage bonus is open. He could be the victim now of a corner. Kowalski takes the pills. Second tank of the game for G2 will be their front shotgun player, FHWL. He'll just go up to the high ground. Wonder if he'll go take the scenic route in the back. No, he's walking it straight in. Look at him. No hesitation. Going in with the commons. He is in. Oh, he gets a punch by himself on Evil Rico. Evil Rico pops pills. He gets a second punch pretty far away. He switches. He's down half health. Here comes his support. Charger lands. Jockey lands. Rock comes out. Gets it onto one survivor. Switches a punch onto Coach. Another punch onto Coach. There goes he switches onto Evil Rico. An incredible value. Taking the Penguins down to 29%. 389 points left. And my goodness. Again, I say this. G2 is playing lights out right now, and the Penguins are going to be down quite a bit after this, guys. I don't even know if they're going to break 2K. This might be the upset of the cup, or are we seeing birth of a new squad? Smoker Pole, Boomer lands. Under Spit, Boomer does not die. Death Order is also impressive. They still get the end cap. They're going to trigger that. That won't really be much of a harm. That might be a benefit because all the commons are going to stay in the back while they push forward. They should be clear in the front. They have separation in between. The Charger looks like he wants to go. And good shutdown, but the one survivor in this is separated, gets capped. And there's a 2 cap. And Kowalski will lose all the damage bonus for the Penguins by being so separated. A little bit of a sloppy play coming out and taken advantage of by the infected team. And yes, they're going to be down over 1,000. What's up? Just one moment. Welcome, welcome. Boomer finds a spawn in between. Not going to find it. Right now, we're looking at a massive upset in front of us at this point. Penguins still have 2 more chapters, but if they don't make it up on the 3rd, finale is not the one where you can really make it up. So this is what they need, all these points right here. G2 just going to wait for them to enter into the safe room, I believe. No reason to rush. And Jockey, Charger, Spitter, Smoker, last hit coming in. Let's see what they can get value-wise. They take the pills, and they will lose those points down to 168.
Let's go. This is some crap. I think I really heard something.
Smoker Pole. Charger misses. Smoker's still not cleared yet. Eventually cleaned up. And they get another end cap. Evil Rico goes down. I don't know how much that got.
Thank you.
And they'll walk in with 123. And the Penguins are down almost 1,200, guys. Woo. All right, here we go into chapter 3. We'll wait a few minutes before we discuss this, just in case some people are not back from the break. All right, here we go into chapter 3. Ambone, Infested Soul. Hopefully you guys are doing well.
Alice, we don't have time for that
Yeah,
right
we
now.
are seeing the Penguins being,
Y'all know Graceland ain't nothing but
I
a
guess,
little
put in their
house
place
the
right now from a team that I'm not really familiar with. G2. I mean, look at what they are doing. They are playing with such momentum right now, and they're flying. But it's going to be the Penguins' chance to stop them with this early tanks. Hunter will land. They'll get the pound spit. Actually, no, the spit won't spread. Oh, he drops him into it. And Nick will lick a little bit of damage. Not much, though. Pretty clean take, all considering, coming out from G2.
Reloading. Heads up.
Quit shooting me, Nick.
Reloading.
And they'll slow down here. It's a tank. It's going to be a quad try before tank. Here they go for it. Smoker lands. Hunter lands. Charger lands. It's a tri-cap. They'll get some decent damage, but not able to land everybody at the same time. Unfortunate, but still. They chipped everybody up. Only have one survivor who is now 5 punches. This is going to help Rico out quite a bit. They're going to have to sack that boomer unless he can get something great. Beautiful curve rocks coming out from Rico, but just really difficult to get those curve rocks to land. Boomer definitely going to die quickly. Probably sack in the back. Yep, Boomer's already dead. Didn't even see him, but he's already dead. And this is a big tank for the Penguins of Madagascar. They really, really need to have a big tank here. They don't necessarily need a wipe, but they need to... No, they need a wipe. They're down 1,200 points. They need a wipe. Only yielding, what, 160 to 700 distance would help so much. And then making with a couple hundred bonus almost evens it out. And here they go. Nice focus. 1,800 on the focus down. He's in here. He gets a first punch. Charger lands. Jockey lands. Hunter comes through. He gets a double punch. Another punch. In cap. Punch onto on another one. Another punch onto Coach. This is a great tank coming out, but he's not going to get the wipe they desperately needed. Beautiful clears. I think that was the AI spitter that came in there. Did I miss the AI spit? I don't know. I had to go back and see that. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that was just the rope. They'll get another punch. They get another punch out of that, and they just kill the boomer spitter. I mean, the boomer and the smoker. So they're going to get a 100 charger jockey spitter as well right after the tank dies. And they back up to get pills. I mean, it took over half the bonus. It was a great tank, but I think they needed a little more. And just making safe room with 700 distance, I think, should be enough. We'll have to see. Jockey. Charger walking up the back. Spitter trying to find a spawn. He gets it in there. But just a little spread, not much. But they're going to have to eat all the pills. It served its purpose.
Oh, yeah.
A movie
Yeah, 22%. They'll get great value out of that. That's because the pills had to be popped. That's just to remain fast. They're going to have to get up here. Oh, are they going to be able to push out in time? Oh, this is aggressive, but they just push. Infected did not have time. Making some noise. See if they can slow him down a bit. Charger melted away. Hunter melted. Boomer Spitter died at the end. I mean, Boomer Smoker. Oh, they're getting some damage. Yeah, they get some damage out of that. R Triple W is taking actually a lot from commons right now, as G2 is now split up quite a bit. I think that was probably the only time I've seen G2 probably split up too much there. A little reckless right there, but they don't pay for it. Hunter ready? Here they go. They're going to send it. Charger looking for a spawn. He gets Rochelle in the back. Spit. Overshoots. Not going to get it. Rochelle very lucky, but they're already got a survivor slow, so the crawl's begun. Waiting for this door to open. And the spitter died at the end. They have no spit for the stairs. I think that's a misplay in my opinion. Unless they're going for... No, they don't even have a quad. They got to quick send this. Smoker misses. Boomer gets shoved around. It's going to be a quad. Nope. Minimal damage. $200 and some bonus. A little bit ways to go yet. I think maybe the Penguins will get 2 full hits in. They gotta exhaust this bonus, guys. Having 216 is way too much right now for the deficit they started the chapter with, and they're only gonna have a 2-2 with Hunter and Charger. Hunter ready to go, pouncing around. Charger walking in, misses his target. They get an in cap though, coming for the guy. Oh, they get the separation. This is big, and they're gonna get all those points. They get the bonus gone. Spitter is going to get away. They gotta make sure RWWW doesn't die from the commons back here.
Well, screw me. I'm not gonna make it.
Thought that was it for you. One more time down and it will be.
Jockey tries to go 1v1, not gonna get it.
I need some help.
Chargers. Smoker gets a scratch, gets a pull, not gonna get it. Spitter gets a little bit of damage. Oh, they get the spitter though, they get her. But the points are gone, and I think that's exactly what they wanted. But now it's just a distance game.
If I go, you guys are gonna miss me.
He landed on Nick by accident. They get the in cap. Quad boom.
Nasty shit. Thank you.
Hunter gets a scratch, then gets a baseball bat to the face. Another in cap goes out. Everybody's been down now. 2 survivors are black and white at almost single-digit health, but the safe room is right up here.
Let's go.
And they make it full distance, 3,436. And that means the Penguins are going to need a 1,900 point chapter if they want to even this out. 1,900. And due to this game, never mind. I thought this game started a little bit faster, but never mind. It was late, so I don't think we're gonna get the second game.
You hear that, Hunter?
Yeah, it's a real score. You're seeing this. G2 is putting to work on the Penguins of Madagascar. Kind of an unknown team coming out here. And the Penguins are tightening it up. They're playing a little bit more cautiously now with their survivor play, a little bit more linked up. Yeah, this is the real, man. This is what you're seeing is real. The Penguins are down. And they need, let's see, there's 700 distance. So if they want to even this thing up, they need a 1,200 delta, or no, 1,200 bonus. No. Quad is not going to get anything but a charge. 10 points. Nice shutdown. Yeah, I think it's actually 1180 to about even it up. Is what they need. 1180 bonus on top of the 700 distance. That'll be pretty close. And the Survivor team backs off. Pretty standard play here. Boomer gets one. I don't think the tank's going to go in on that. They don't have a charger. And they even kill the smoker too. I agree with that. Good play by the infected. You would have Jockey Hunter charger for this commit for sure. Smoker just never really comes into play here in my opinion. Alright, he has the spawns he wants. All ready when he's ready. 2 survivors, 5 punches, 2 survivors, 4. See who he targets. Tank in. Needs to go. Down to 10%. Played it close. They don't shoot him down as much, but he gets an early punch. Pops his pills, gets a punch there. Uh-oh. Oh, he misses a punch. There's another punch. Tank gets hit another punch. Oh, this is damage bonus now. And this tank is still healthy. Penguin's got to be careful. Rock. Not going to get it. And my skipper, I think, should not have popped those pills, guys. They're going to lose like 40% of the damage bonus because of that.
Let's go kill some zombies.
I don't like that play. Yeah, look at that. 61%. They already can't even it out now. Now they're going to be down at least 280 points going into the finale. G2 coming out with a tri-cap with spit post-tank to sack the boomer when they were getting the pickup, so they're able to get this attack a little bit quicker. It looks like they're going to attack upstairs. I don't know. They're looking to see if there's something separating the survivors. They got Uzis in the back. Not a terrible idea. They've changed the charger back there. But they move too quick. Oh, they split them. Smoker, charger lands, and they get the charge spit. They get it cleared. But not until the damage is done. And they follow up with another 100 points worth of damage, down to 892. Keeping the pressure on the Penguins.
I got this for you.
All right, thanks.
And remember, if Skipper does not eat those pills right now, they would have 95% damage bonus and probably at about 1,200 points even.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Hunter jockey pre-spawn. Boomer in the back gets them all. This is a quad boom. Charger lands. Doesn't get a slam though. Still the clears are pretty respectable, but that's good damage without a spit. 821 still dropping because of a quad boom. Everybody taking common damage. Drops to 800 even. 92 points worth of damage without a spitter. Pretty respectable as they escape to the Jazz Club and have to wait for the gate to open. Smoker pole. Slow clear, gets some damage. Spitter Hunter is all they're going to have, and they are going to push. They can already start going through, so they should be able to get just about all the way. Actually, they might be able to take this, unless they just go and hunt spit.
Still hear it in my head, but I think the alarm is off.
Good movement. Evo Rico, they got to win their 1v1 with this Hunter. Oh, a double charge in the back with the spit. Only gets one. What a double charge. Spitter, I think, just wanted to make sure he was alive, but the damage still keeps piling up. 800 down to 644. It took 2 hits to do that, but still. No free spit damage there. A little bit of a delay. And I believe they're going to be able to keep almost all of this. Maybe a scratch or two. Boomer won't do nothing here. I just don't think it's really possible to get a lot of damage value out of this end hit anymore. It was kind of a thing of the past. Everybody pretty much smoker pulled down the bottom looking for it. Maybe they're just looking to delay here. Smoker pull. Cleared. Charger drops down. Oh, he gets a slam, and the jockey lands. Oh my goodness. What value. Down to 484, and they're going to walk in with a 3-chapter score of 2,732. The G2's 3,436. And make up some points, but only 480. And I don't think that's enough. One more to go. Oh wow, nobody really betted. Only 2 people bet on the game. Wow, that's rare. Whoever bet for G2, if there was more people here tonight, you would have won so many points. Unless the Penguins make a comeback, that's absolutely possible. Now it's going to come down to right here. The Penguins need to kill them right here. Or kill one survivor. I don't even know if wiping with one tank is enough. Wiping at first tank is enough anymore. Free spit. Hunter lands. But he overspits. Unfortunate. Not much damage, but more or less just a stack. They want spawns for this hit. They need to make it count. They need to kill one of the survivors. If they don't get a death charge or a death pull, death jock, even a death pounce combo with a smoker can happen here. So it's going to come down to here. This will be it. Oh, the jockey goes. I don't think they were ready. It was there, though. Oh my goodness, they get it! No way! They get the death charge on Triple W, our Triple W. The death charge is there. The smoker pull does not happen, and the Penguins are alive. The Penguins still have Waddle left in their little flippers. Let's see if they can make it happen. They kill our Triple W. And they need to get points as fast as possible if you're rooting for G2. They need to break this within 800 to make sure they force this. Oh, they already do. All right. Penguins are going to have to make a rescue vehicle. All this is going to be now bonus points for the Penguins to make rescue vehicle in order to get the victory. It's about 50 points right now. So they die now. They will need a 50-point bonus to win, but they got to manage to get the kill. And they know there's a quad, and they're going in the room. This is very smart play coming out here, and they're not going to die in this room. And I believe they're going to make it to the tank with these points. If they land this, I'll be so shocked. The Charger misspawned. And that is just smart play. Double charge, one slam. But G2 knows health does not matter here. It is all on just getting the distance to this tank. And that was just very impressive. That choke point take there, that's why you send one person at a time, guys. That Hunter stumble was enough to let that charge happen. That's all they needed. I don't know if they should. Okay, they killed the Boomer Spit. Now they should go back in the room again. Yeah, they're going to go back in the room. Oh, no, no. They're going to go over here. Okay, I'm surprised they're not going in the room. Hunter making noise. Jockey is chipped down about 50 health, a little less. Alright, here comes the quad try. Here comes Smoker Pull, gets cleared. Charger lands. Okay, they get the clear.
Reloading.
Jockey will soften them up a little bit more. And here is the fourth tank of the game. for the Penguins of Madagascar into the hands of Vitality. Vitaly. Vitalia. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm terrible with some pronunciations, but they need a wipe here. And look at the amount of points that they've already put up. 243 points. Pretty impressive. Surviving this tank is going to be so difficult for the survivors. Baits me again. Okay, now he really goes in. Got the support that he wants. Smoker pull. He'll take that early punch easy. He misses a punch. Oh no. He gets a follow-up punch there. Oh, he gets the in cap anyways. It's hard to shoot him down. He's still got a lot of health. Survivors are separating. Oh, he gets punched into a pole. He gets cleared. Another punch. He's in cap. Charger. Oh, the tank. We could have had him. The charger misses. Oh, this is big. Oh, he's got no ammo. He's got no ammo. He's got to eat the rock. And he's got no ammo. He's got to reload again. The jockey's coming out. He eats the rock again. Oh no, G2 probably going to wipe out here. I don't think he can do anything about it. The boomer comes in. He eats another rock. He's down to 300. The jockey lands. And that is going to be it as he wipes out. And G2 puts up 4 chapter score of 3,679. Wow. Okay, let's quick do the math. Let's see what they need. All right, 3,679 minus 947. 147 bonus. $147 bonus is the magic number for the Penguins of Madagascar to lock in a comeback. What a slobber knocker of a fight this have been. G2 play lights out for 3 chapters. They do get wiped on the finale. It is a difficult chapter to survive, not going to lie, but still. Boomer lands. Gets a stumble spit delay. Doesn't look like G2 is going to go for that. I think G2 is just going to go for damage. Because they don't sack more than one. They're spit delaying, I think. Yeah, just spit delaying. Alright. They make it there. They don't have a charger. They have the smoker for the death pull, but they're not going to have the charge. Oh, it's unfortunate. The jockey mistimes his jump. Smoker is not going to be able to do anything. Smoker just gets a ledge hang. He'll take it. He'll take the 2 punches and slam him. Oh no. Boomer comes in, gets a boom. Oh, delay a little bit, not bad. Oh, the spitter could do big damage here if he get out there. Oh, look at the Penguins. Oh, he gets the pull down and hang. Oh, the Penguins are losing so much health to this. This is not good for them. The jockey comes and gets a delay too, and he gets another ledge hang. Oh my, this damage is piling up. That's the common infected can't really get there. Rico's taking so much damage. All their health are turning into a traffic light. Oh, the hunter lands. Charger comes out. He gets punches. He lands. Skipper puts the XDs in chat. The boomer comes in, gets bullied down. They'll survive, but they'll lose 40% of the bonus. They only need 100 and change for it, but that's a lot. It's not over by any means, but that is so much pre-tank damage. Smart play by G2 though, guys. They don't go for the depth charge. They're like, let's just go for damage. Alright, they start it. They get the pull. Charger gets one punch. Not much at all. And that is what? 830 points to spare. Shutdowns need to be clean. Damage bonus is still protected. Hunter comes up. They get the in cap right away. That's what was their focus. Spit doesn't get nothing though. They're gonna sack it to a quad. Let's see if Penguins pay attention to the sack order and go to the room.
Reloading.
You can just eat those pills, Skipper, and grab them. It's fine. And okay. There's no knowledge of the quad sack, so the Penguins are gonna have to take a quad in a normal area. Unless I misjudged the sack order. And I did misjudge the sack order, of course. It'll be a tri-cap with the spitter coming in. What a charger spawn. Not going to get anything, though. Pull in the back. Cleaned up quickly. Hunter unsuccessful. And not a lot of damage. And that is exactly what the Penguins needed. And now it's going to be transitioned over to the pool. And wait for G2's tank. As Bakchikra is going to have... Or... Achira is going to have the fourth tank of the team. Should be up any second.
Reload.
This is very late. Should have run it up by now, but
Smoke around these parts.
here it is. Boomer tried, not able to get their own boom. They go in for damage. And they'll get a little bit. Not a lot, but still. And they are already being aggressive onto this tank. Okay, they back off. I was going to say, I thought they were going to really go for it. And I don't think he's going to be able to get that ball without... Oh, no, he just goes around the other side. He completely ignores it. I don't know if they know he's going to commit from this path. Glimmer gets one. No commit yet. Another set of pills have been eaten. The bonus drops down to 816. Here he goes. Oh no, some survivor made a terrible choice. And he's not going to pay for it. It's going to work out. They're going to be able to regroup, and the tank's just going to lose half his health for nothing. Oh, they couldn't capitalize. Big play by Rochelle. And he's got to go. This is about to go AI. Tank is, Hunter is half HP. Here he goes. He's dead too. Charger, not going to get anything, but Rochelle falls down and takes fall damage. And that is a dead tank. They won't take much at all, but Rochelle falls from the top balcony and takes fall damage into the pool. And now they're out of pills, though, so this tank's going to have easy corners. But they still have 693 points. They can still mount the comeback. It is there. Comeback is within the reach. Can they secure it? G2 upset within their grasp. Just a couple hundred points worth of damage. Jockey comes in the back. Oh, he does miss coach. Spit overshoots too. Not a lot of damage. They drop down to triple sixes as far as point value for a moment longer. And a tie is not possible. The only way to get the score that they have is if they would die now to get a tie. It's not possible anymore.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Increments of 3 is how it would be. They have to survive with 3 with a big bonus for a tie. Jockey, oh, comes a quad again. Penguins do not pay attention to the sack. We're going to take a quad out here. Hunter coming through. Smoker lands. It's not cleared. Charger. Okay, they shut it down, but this is a lot of damage coming out still. Oh, Rico goes down. The jockey's riding. Oh, the damage bonus going up the hill, and this tank is going to be up in a terrible spot for the Penguins. And I don't know, they might have already taken too much damage, guys. This might be it. They got to get to the pool. They are up, 355 left. That's not going to be enough. Spit goes out. More damage coming out. Charger walking his way in. Does get melted. 306. They only have about 170 points. And the Penguins are going to go out onto the helipad, which means they're going to just throw up the white flag. Well, if the tank was smart, all you got to do is stare at him. All the tank's got to do is stare through the glass. As Poppy Riki will have the final tank of the game for the team, and all he's got to do is peek through and stare. Not going to do any damage at all. Oh, and there goes Rico. And it looks like that's going to be it. Papa Riki got it. Gotta remember the wind when you're out here, and if you jump when the cone's going, you go dying. Pay attention to the cone. And here comes Papa Riki to clean it up. Nice skeet. Hits his rock and backs out wisely. He's gonna go to get the high ground. I don't think there's enough points anymore. I mean, they still have 139, but they're not gonna get the distance for the one. The GG goes out, and that is going to be it. That is going to be G2 getting the victory over Penguins of Madagascar with a campaign score of 3,679 to 3,276. GG's.